can't. Welcome to episode 47.
You know what? I don't like any of this. I'm a creature of habit. And today, Suzanne said, hey, let's switch seats.
Mm-hmm.
Let's switch where we're sitting.
Yeah.
And then I have to sit here and I have to work the soundboard. And I am bad at this. There's buttons. You got to push things. I don't like it. And also, I'm on a different side of the room.
Yep.
I'm having my Sheldon Cooper moment. I don't like change.
All the more reason to do it.
What?
Yeah.
What a crazy stance to have about that.
I'm forcing you into this so that you can face your fear. I'm helping you.
I think this just leads to trauma. And that's so selfish.
You know, I don't think it's so much about the act that would traumatize you. I think that you'll be okay because you know that you have the love and support of your family.
You know what? Fine. Great. I feel so supported right now.
Yeah. Presley, what's this episode about?
Yeah, because now I have to announce all these things.
Mm-hmm.
This one today, I'm sure everyone will love. It's The Housemaid. And our theme here is Hot Nanny Slutz.
Yeah.
The Housemaid being a book. It was published in 2022, so it's a little bit older of a book, but the movie of it just recently came out with Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney, if y'all have seen it. So we're going to talk about both today. So this is kind of a double.
Double entendre.
What words? What was that? What was that other word?
No.
That was
Enchanté, mon ami.
You said a different word.
What did Mozzie say? Mozzie?
Oh
Je
yeah.
suis la jeune fille.
Yeah, like those learn to speak French from this dusty
Do you remember
cartoon.
that? Yeah, do you guys remember that from like
Fozzie.
Nickelodeon? Fozzie. Muzzie. I think it's Muzzie.
Fozzie's a bear.
Fozzie's a bear. Muzzie's nondescript.
Yeah.
Monster.
Well, no, he's copy, trademark, French-speaking monster that will teach you French. Although now that I'm thinking of it, the cartoon that we were watching, somebody was in a jail cell. So I'm like, how is that relevant to children? Hopefully not.
A jail cell?
Yes, I think. Oh, no. See, I'm traumatized.
I think you added the jail aspect.
Something.
Clearly, they're going to the June fete. So, like, I doubt they're in jail.
Nobody knows what that is.
Suis la jeune fille.
They're going to a random fair in our hometown.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, there's
right.
other June fates.
Probably, I don't think so. Because everybody else, like, I feel like everybody else's hometown has, like, the Peterton's family
reunion.
Yeah, and, like, I don't know.
I don't know that one.
Or, like, I don't know. They have so many festivals down here. I love it.
That is very true. That is very true. Not to brag, but as current Marylanders, we just got our first snowballs of the year.
Yes, and they were delicious, which will be confusing because today, and this is more for our visual watchers, our visual audience. And if you're not watching us on YouTube too, go look. Just have like a little sneak peek at what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's funny. Actually, Kayla does add a little something when she edits them, and I hear her laughing to herself, so something's going on there. But if you're listening to this audio only, you won't know. But Suzanne and I are wearing our Oodies.
That's correct.
It was a group decision that we spent the morning outside gardening and like landscape work, just work in the yard.
Oof, hard work, farm labor.
Yes. And like today was a little bit chillier, I would say. Although we did, we have like a giant pit in the yard where they must have been burning whatever they wanted. And we burnt so much stuff today, including, I think we made it hot enough to finally pop some stuff off, literally, because a plate in the burn pit kept exploding and sending shrapnel 20 feet out,
Shrapnel.
and you would just be like walking and something just hit you in the neck.
Yeah, like a shard of porcelain.
I don't know what was in there. A lot of weird objects are in there.
Again, I need extra motivation to keep at things for my like intense physical labor. So I'm here for it.
Flying objects helps.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
I thought it was a little funny. Speaking of that, so since we last talked, I have burnt the crap out of my calves. I've never sunburnt my calves before.
And it's very burned and in just the tops of the calves.
Yeah.
Like
it's like the other side of the moon underneath. These are some I'm not even kidding.
That
Presley
side doesn't see
believe
daylight.
Me. I could hold a grown man with my legs. I have strong ass legs.
No, I think
I
you
could kick through a wall. Right now I could.
I think you could. You just have to find a man that wants to be lifted, I guess.
What man would not want to be lifted?
A lot of them don't.
Listen, whoever is listening to this and they want me to hold them up like an airplane baby with my legs, you just let me know.
Yeah, but you got to let us film it.
Yeah. And, you know, you're going to be in a line of whoever else wants to do it.
And you best believe you're signing an NDA.
Yeah.
To keep our secrets.
It's going to be at an undisclosed location. You just meet us at our warehouse.
And then
bring your wallet.
Then you're an airplane baby.
And then you're an airplane baby. Everybody wins.
Wow.
You're going so fast.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you. You're welcome. Presley, what have you been up to since we last talked?
Well, for those in the know, set champs for Lorcana were, going on these weekends. And for those not in the know, Lorcana is Lorcana is Pokemon, but it's Disney. So it's just a card game where it's like two people playing against each other. There can be multiple people, but in competition is just one-on-one. This was my first one. I just got into Lorcana somewhat recently, so I've only been playing like regular at my local card store. But this was my first competition with it. I think I did really well for me for being newerish and this being my first one. Even like the guy who runs it, he was like, you did really good. And like, especially because your deck is, it's not like how when people play cards, they usually have decks that are like a proven good deck that other people just use that deck list and they use that deck. I've made my own homebrew of a deck, and that's what because
you're impressing the little shop nerds. That's nice.
Well, that, and I love to be chaotic with some stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this. And I went, and I wasn't expecting anything. I just went. I had a good time. Everybody's super cool there. I really like, all of the people that I've met there and stuff. So, yeah, it was really fun. Although it's not the best part of it because like the whole day was just good. After I left there, I went to the grocery store because during this tournament, this hours-long tournament, I was texted a grocery store list from Kayla and Suzanne to bring home things to make tacos. And it wasn't just like, oh, can you grab some cheese? It was a list, a whole list. It had no numbers on it. It was, just get these items, whatever. And I don't like grocery shopping anyway because it's just, I don't know. It's one of my least favorite. For some reason, I do not like grocery shopping. And I went in. I was getting my stuff. I'm in the dairy aisle. This older woman was like, can you read this for me? And I was like, sure. And then, we get to chatting a little bit. And then she was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Like your coloring so nice. And I was like, oh, thank you. I just like dyed my hair yesterday. That's and she was like, no, like just your overall coloring. Like you're so beautiful. And I was like, he's just like, shut up, you bitch. Like, get out of here. I know. Yeah. I was like, dang. Okay. And like something can really be said for just like a genuinely nice compliment like that. Like, I don't know. It was nice. And so,
that's really sweet.
That's what I had like such fun at my card game. And then I left and that lady was like hyping me up while I was picking out sour cream. And then I stopped at the other local card store because I have a problem. And the guy there, he's like kind of starting up Lorcana in that store. And Suzanne and I have been going to their open play nights. And he was like, wait, I have something for you. And he gave me a giant Lorcana card to say thank you, like one of the ones that they sent out for promotions. And I was like, oh my God. And it was so nice. It was like such a good, nice, like gift for me just for like helping him out. And honestly, I could have flown home. I was just having a day. Like, you know, those days where just everything just goes right. It was one of those days. And like, I don't know. I got home and I was like, look at all these treasures I have.
And then we had tacos
And
for
then we
dinner.
had tacos. And you know what? I'll say Kayla cooked the chicken and everything, but Suzanne did a lot of the other. Everything was delicious.
I know it tastes good.
Yes. Yeah. Everything was honestly banging. And then, you know, we just kind of hung out, but it was nice. It was a good day for old Priz. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Just having fucking great days.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Well, I was going to say I wish every day was like that, but that's not true because then, man, I feel like the lows would be low.
Yeah. Well, and, you know, not every day can be card store day.
Gay. How dare you?
Shit.
You know what? It is kind of gay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gay people there.
That's true.
Makes
That's
it
true.
better.
Yeah.
We've invaded.
So, speaking of having a day out and about, I am baffled by Frida McFadden, the author of this book's ability to maintain her anonymity.
I don't know if you've all read the articles or whatever, but she says like that she is her real life, that she's a brain surgeon and that, you know, she like hides her identity and this and that, which like you can kind of pick up on if you've seen photos where like, yeah, she's got the glasses.
It's a wig.
Yeah, something is
For sure.
Something's weird. Yeah, it does. And I don't know. I don't know what to believe because like, is that a weird lie to take us off the trail of some other thing?
Maybe.
Brain surgeon's pretty lofty.
Yeah. What if she's just like, I don't know, like what if she works at a Wendy's? No offense if you work at Wendy's or if you're a brain surgeon.
That honestly, Wendy's is pretty stressful.
It would be hard.
But no, I don't know, like what it seems like how do you juggle those things, or if you have like the amount of money you have, because like her books are very popular.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, books that a lot of people like. How do you decide what gets your time? But obviously writing has been because she puts out like a lot of books.
So prolific. She really writes like tons of books.
Yeah.
And they're very fast paced. They're what we call potato chip books, which is like that you could just like take it in quickly and you're
snacky.
like, yeah, it's like snacky. Here and there's some moments where I'm like, oh, this is really something. But a lot of the time it's, you know, this is like airport reading, something fun for vacation. It's not the deepest book, but
yeah, like I'm not clamoring for her next one. I'm not her biggest fan, but I'm also like, you know what? I feel like if I picked up any of these, I'd like it.
yeah, it
And
would
it's
be
a good
okay.
tale.
Yeah.
But some people are, you know, diehards, which I get. Honestly, I get it for this.
Yeah, some people are crazy into her.
Yeah, no, it's good. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm happy for her if she wants her privacy. But then again, like, what's under there?
That's true.
What if it's a dog? No, it's never a dog.
It's not a dog.
I hate it now.
My guess? Okay, so as she's wearing this wig, she doesn't wear any makeup. She just wears glasses.
Hell yeah.
I think that, like, in her real day-to-day, I think she's somebody who wears a lot of makeup. I think that would be a good way to hide.
Wait, okay. Do you think that she has the glasses wig for author Frida, and then she has different wig for regular Frida, or do you think she goes raw
Raw.
hair out?
I think.
Dang.
Okay, so Frida the author is fake hair and glasses, no makeup. I think that real Frida, who is not named Frida, I know. I think that she has heavy makeup, no glasses, probably real hair, and I feel like it's probably distinct.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Or she's bald.
maybe. Honestly,
That's how she has time to be a brain surgeon and an author.
that is what's holding me back.
Your
Honestly, having to take care of my freaking hair. Well, we've been on that a lot lately.
I'm not mad about it, but it's an upkeep.
Yeah, constant work.
Can't be greasy like I wanna.
That's right.
So I guess we also mentioned too that newer movie came out with Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney.
That's
the
true.
Housemaid.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about that too.
I have the synopsis for the book.
All right, yeah. Let's start with that synopsis. Start.
A woman takes a job as a maid in a wealthy family's home, but soon finds herself entangled in their dark secrets and dangerous games. I've been going for a lighter synopsis.
Yeah.
And just as a reminder, we really do try not to spoil things on the podcast for you.
Yeah, and if we say anything, honestly, if I say anything and you think it's like something that I'm spoiling, usually I'm saying it to throw you off the scent. So believe whatever you want. Yeah, because I'll say things, but like, who knows whether they're true or not? I'm being a Frida right now.
That's true.
Where am I?
Where are you?
This isn't a wig. This is my hair. Grew it myself.
Trying to brag now.
That I grew some hair?
Typically it's a compliment if somebody thinks that your hair is a wig, but it's so contextual.
If someone said that, I'd be like, wow, it is rather shiny, isn't it? But that only happens on
wash days.
Not even. Sometimes it's shiny. Sometimes it's a horrible frizz, and I don't know what I'm doing differently. This isn't about my hair. Continue with the synopsis.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the breakdown of it. But to give you even just a little bit more background that comes up pretty quickly in the story in both the book and the movie. Our main character, Millie, is recently out of prison. She, is trying to comply with her parole sorts of stuff. So she has to have a job. She has to have somewhere to live. And she has been having some hard time keeping the work where she's at. So when she sees the advertisement for this live-in nanny position, she's like, great. It's not even a nanny position, I would say. It's a housemaid specifically.
Yeah.
And I think the difference there is that the housemaid is a maid and helping to clean, and not necessarily a nanny who's there for childcare constantly.
Yeah.
I think that I would really enjoy being a housemaid. I would not like to be a nanny.
Yeah. Well, same, except I think that I'm too type A for being a housemaid, because if someone's leaving a light on, or I'm too annoying about how I live. Anyone who lives with me would know this, but I'm definitely that person that's I noticed that someone put the eggs on the top shelf and it goes on the second shelf.
Me wanting to switch chairs today really threw Presley off.
And that's why I can't be a housemaid, because I would just be like, I noticed you keep leaving your socks inside out, and I don't like it.
Somebody's going to notice.
Although I guess if I'm doing all of those things, I would control it, so maybe I'd like it, but then I would get drunk with power.
That is true.
You know what? That's not good for me either, so maybe I just shouldn't be a housemaid.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
I think a lot of people use those terms like interchangeably too, like housemaids and nannies.
Yeah. Well,
And
I don't want to be a nanny either. That sounds horrible.
nannies.
The patience that one must possess is, I can't. I could never.
I could never. Yeah. And just like having to take care of somebody else's kids sounds terrible.
Just having to take care of kids is too much for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's also so I knew that I can't be a housemaid anyway, because even in the book / movie, I think that I agreed with the mom a little too much. Like, the mom would say like crazy passive aggressive things, and I'd be like, well, she's got a point. And then I was like, oh, I think it's me. I shouldn't be agreeing with this person.
I mean, you know, some people like a villain. And there's so much to these stories.
I like that.
That's true. And like
Way to validate my behavior.
See, I'm delusionally optimistic and supportive. A lot of Frida's books are very like, you know, when you're reading and you're like, do I smell a trap afoot? And you might also be like, wait, does she want me to think that this is a trap so that I purposefully don't believe the trap of it? There's a lot of that where it feels very like engaging in deciding like, can I trust what I'm being told?
I like that too. And I guess any sort of media where then I'm like, why am I inceptioning myself with thinking that everything is a trap? But that's part of it. That's the fun. And I mean, it had a lot of good twists, and especially like the endings and everything, good plot twists. The book and the movie, I guess they were like a little bit different, but like basically the same, I'd say.
Yeah, a little bit different, but definitely worth a watch. I mean, one, like for me, like I love Amanda Seyfried, and man, there's something like super captivating about her. And I feel like she's really like the last few movies she's done, her acting, she's really like turned it out. It's really like, this is good.
She's great.
And you know what? The way that I've gotten people to watch this movie is to say, do you want to see Sydney Sweeney's cans?
Yeah, you want to see some big old boobies. Which,
feel however you want about her, that is there. That's present.
Yeah, like that is how we got Kayla to watch it.
And there's parts that are kind of comical with it.
We were like, oh my God, we were laughing so hard at this one scene.
She's just like walking down the stairs and like knocking herself out.
And then one part where she's like, I'm just going to have a relaxing night where I'm just hanging out by myself and watching TV. But for some reason, she's wearing the tightest push-up bra that I've ever seen in my life, just to relax in.
Just to relax. Just to strap yourself chin high in cleavage.
Yeah, like we all know how
I'm here for it.
Well, we all know how comfortable they are, so I don't see why you wouldn't just lounge around in this contraption. It just was so funny because it was just like, who is this for?
Well, and I mean, for whatever reason you want to do that, that's fine. Maybe you do feel more comfortable like that. But don't claim that it's more physically comfortable.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not.
what I'm getting at.
But also, I mean, I don't know.
I think it'd be better if there was nothing there. Let them puppies breathe, man.
Maybe they're really like low-hanging chariots, you know? Maybe they have to be yanked up. Maybe.
I just throw them over your shoulder.
Like a continental searcher.
It's not what?
Do your ears hang low?
I know this. I'm saying, did you say soldier or you said a different word?
I said searcher. I'm having a Roger moment.
Oh my God. That's the funny thing about podcasting where you're like, do I sound funny? Is that how I speak?
This is definitely not how I sound.
Is that my cadence?
You just got to go with it. Especially, now it's like, get it done. Why
Oh,
not?
I can't help it at this point. I'm too old to change.
Like a continental searcher.
Exactly. No, I just thought like the book and the movie were both very enjoyable. What I liked a lot about the book too, because I listened to it on Audible, the narrator, her accent, I guess.
Oh, so Brooklyn.
It was great.
It was very like comically New York.
but in like such a like it like itched a part of my brain that I really, really liked. And especially when it got real like New Yorky, like I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah.
And it I don't know, gave Millie kind of a certain flavor.
That's true. It did definitely like highlight the differences between classes. I don't know if it's just because I'm like a white woman that a lot of my friends have been nannies, but I feel like all of my like closer friends have all been nannies.
No, because also as a white woman, I don't have any friends that were ever nannies.
Isn't that funny? And it's not even just like other nurses that I know. It's like,
I think that says more about just you as a person. Like something about you.
is childlike and free.
No, like if anything, like maybe you have nanny energy, au pair energy.
That's true.
Uh,
Oh no,
just,
that is true.
just old maid energy. A little bit.
I easily can fall into a caregiver role.
Oh,
But
it's
trust and believe I have bred that out of, not even that I've bred that out of myself.
how do you? Never mind.
I have conditioned myself to value that part of me in a way where like so many, and not to get on the old feminist soapbox, but so many women give that shit away for free. And you are left resentful and fucking just decimated by like caring for everyone around you. Oh no, not this guy. Like there are definitely like there's a lot of life and a lot of relationship is transactional. I am not interested in like watching somebody's kids for them just because I'm in a relationship with them. I'm not interested in like being, unless it's muscle mommy airplane legs. That's a no-go. I'm not
Yeah.
into it.
No, yeah, like literally.
You got to take care of yourself.
Ugh.
And just like, I mean, like life's transactional. You want me to be your hot nurse? I'll do it. But
It's gonna cost.
yeah, are you going to help me pay my mortgage? We've both got to be happy with the situation. That's what I'm saying.
For sure, for sure. It's a slippery slope. But
Yeah.
yeah, especially I guess as like being like an eldest daughter.
That's true. Maybe that's it. You just want to, I don't know, because all of my nanny friends are the younger ones. You know what? I'm surprised more people haven't had affairs with the nanny dads, the dads that they're nannying for. I feel like that would be.
Well, that you know of.
That's true. That's true. Maybe they have had secret
nanny dad affairs.
Yes.
Well, apparently they are just rampant.
If I ever find out, I will tell you guys.
Yeah. Well,
maybe. Do you think about Arnold? I think about Arnold when I think about nannies and hot nanny sluts.
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Oh. No, I guess I go more Jude Law, but that's also, my age where I feel like Arnold is the older one, maybe. Like timing with it of when I would have heard about it, and like
when it imprinted upon your brain.
Yeah, and I feel like that kind of stuff used to be more prevalent of they'd be like, oh my God, where like horrible things are just like
daily now.
Yes, just because there's just so much more access to these things. So, like, you just hear about it more. So nobody is shocked about anything anymore. And people just watch crazy things or they read all of these horrible things all the time and just have become very jaded. So
That is true.
but yes, no, I think Jude Law, which
I don't even really, like, now that you say it, I remember it, but I don't think I remember anything else about it.
I don't.
He had, like, a secret kid.
It was something like that, but it was something about the nanny. Because I think that's the big joke.
A lot of people, it's just like whoever's around you.
It's your coworker. That's what that is. That's just a proximity thing.
It is often a proximity thing.
Which, I mean, I guess we're all human, but
Yeah. Gotta scratch that itch. Rub that tick bite on that tree.
ah, what?
I don't know, man.
No, control yourself. Well, I would say that we could get to our fun little game.
Oh, yeah. You guys are going to like this one.
So this one, we thought, okay, with the theme of hot nanny sluts, what would be the thing to do here? What we're going to do is see who is the ultimate temptress of the list of nannies that we have made.
Yes.
And
this game is Ultimate Hot Nanny.
yeah, hopefully they'll make a TV show out of it. Netflix seems to be cranking just about anything out these days, so we'll see. So we're gonna do a 1 through 4, and then we're gonna kind of pare things down to see who's the ultimate nanny. So our number 1 pairings.
Yeah. Who's your first player?
My first player is Dorota from Gossip Girl.
I'm gonna say Mary Poppins.
Okay.
I feel like there's a clear winner.
Yeah, Dorota.
It's definitely Mary Poppins.
That's crazy. So I would say only Dorota because she seems like really, actually, now I'm not sure because I would say she's on the ball, but then again, I don't think she is. And then I think,
Not like Mary Poppins is.
well, so Dorota is like a Batman nanny where she's only good because of her gadgets. She's not superhuman herself. And like if she didn't have Blair's money or like things, then she wouldn't be as on the ball as she is.
It's true.
Huh.
And no matter where Mary Poppins goes, she's the boss of that situation.
She's magic and just...
And, if you have a caregiver, you want them to come in confident.
That's true. I mean, practically perfect in every way. You don't get a title like that by being...
How funny is that tape measure?
Yeah. I don't want to...
What's the other ones? Practically perfect in every way. And then
it's extremely stubborn and suspicious.
Doesn't put things away.
Rather inclined to giggle.
Rather inclined to giggle.
Yeah.
I think Michael's extremely stubborn and suspicious, doesn't put things away. And then something about Jane is something.
And then rather inclined to giggle. I don't remember the rest.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll go Mary Poppins.
Heck yeah.
I'll give you that one.
All right. Who's your second player?
My second, this is funny because it's the same person, sort of, but it's Maria from Sound of Music.
Oh.
Fraulein Maria.
These are Julie Andrews heavy.
Yeah. She's just, honestly, I would trust her with my life. That songbird has stolen my heart. Okay. And
that's true. I've got Katie Nana from Peter Pan.
No, it's just Nana.
Nana.
Katie Nana is actually Katie Nana is the previous nanny in Mary Poppins. Katie Nana's that nanny, and then Nana is just the dog.
Nana. I'm going to trust you on this one.
I would know.
Okay.
It's just Nana.
While the dog is cute, I feel like it's got to be
Maria.
Fraulein Maria.
But the dog has a little, I like how I'm arguing your thing. The dog has a little doily on.
The doily is so cute. It looks
And
like it's tied
it's
on so
sad.
nicely.
It's sad when they leave, but then again,
She lost her charges.
she didn't fight hard enough either.
She didn't feed them dinner.
I would have bit everybody.
I feel like that's an unrelated tangent.
That
That
part
is
where
you
she's
specific.
the part where she's drinking the medicine, which a dog probably shouldn't do.
It does look good.
No, it doesn't. Why?
Cartoon medicine looks fucking
All right,
tasty.
yeah, it does look kind of shiny,
Yeah.
like it would taste like apples. Anyway, no, I think Maria's the clear winner here. I mean, first off, she can sing, and then I don't know, she whipped that household into shape, and she didn't do it with an iron fist. She did it with love
That's true.
and a song in her heart, and curtain made play suits. I mean, yeah, that's just, my God, that's quite a nanny. So, I don't know how you.
Okay. And then who's your third player?
My third player is going to be Mrs. Doubtfire.
I've got Fran, the nanny from Queens.
The nanny. Gosh, this will be a hard one. So I would say for Mrs. Doubtfire, and I'm just saying this not as like someone's dad trying to trick people in costume. This is just purely Mrs. Doubtfire. She seems like a strong, capable woman. She seems like she's no nonsense. And then when you need her, she's there. She's jumping over walls to get over there.
We are really, it's like a really funny thing to have experienced that in real time, like the Mrs. Doubtfire in real time. It definitely was a cultural phenomena. It's a very funny movie. Watching it with a 2026 lens,
Problematic.
creepy. And like, not to say that Robin Williams is creepy, but like
No, he's delightful and funny.
the
premise
whole
itself.
premise is so strange and like just not okay in the modern world. You can't be doing that shit.
I think it's that time
You
where
can't
like,
be dressing as a woman and then getting hired for your old family.
yeah, to like stalk your kids.
It would be so strange to be around people that you know pretending that you don't know them.
Yes. Well, that, and then, like when the mom freaks out and they're all like, she's being crazy and
She's
mean.
just a bitch.
No, like her reaction was so valid. And like,
honestly, she should have fought harder
I
to
was
be
about to
like, this
say.
situation is not okay.
which it kind of did, but then like, you just end up forgiving people. But it's like, what? I don't think I'd ever forgive that person. I'd be like, I can't trust you at all.
No, I would feel blindsided. And I would be like, this is the tip of the iceberg. And there's some weird sex thing involved. I know it. So we're going to give that to, I mean, Fran does not need us to go to bat so hard for her. She's just.
The outfits alone.
Yeah.
And you know what? Just also hilarious. So, Mr. Sheffield. Was that good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I've been rehearsing it.
I mean, she's an inspiration. All right. Who's your fourth player?
I would say the hottest slut nanny, Nanny McPhee, but is also still when, like at the beginning when she sells her snaggletooth and her warts.
I'm not super familiar with Nanny McPhee, but all I think about is a hairy mole
Yeah.
and like a snaggletooth.
No, that's it. And like a bun and
like
a
frizzy
like
hair.
a horrible dress.
Not that anything's wrong with frizzy hair.
No, so the funny part about Nanny McPhee is I never intended to watch that movie. And then like it was just on and I watched it and I was like, I love this. It was whimsical and fun.
Interesting. I've got Rosie from the Jetsons.
Okay, so a robot. So you want this normal woman to compete with a robot. My God.
I feel like we should just give in to our AI overlords. I feel like we should be leaning into robot nannies.
I say we kill him now while we still have the upper hand. I don't.
If I'm answering as my true self, I agree with you. I think we do away with a lot of that and go back to hand cranks.
I mean, then what's
and hairy mold
Harry Moles?
nannies.
Yeah. 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 That
All
is
right.
that is a classic nanny right there.
All right, we'll give it to McPhee.
Okay.
Round 2. We've got, this is a tough one. We've got Mary Poppins versus Fraulein Maria. Julie Andrews
jeez.
versus Julie Andrews. Only she could fight herself.
That's yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You really
Oh.
yeah. I would only say Mary Poppins just because she has magic.
I agree. She also seems to really, she's running a tight ship there.
Yes.
She's not worried. She will not. She's banging Bert for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Well, I mean,
she's putting up with this man with his whimsical pokings, and she's like, "Come on, Bert. You know she loves that shit."
You don't hang out with a chimney sweep because you don't unless you're letting him sweep your chimney.
He's sweeping her chimney good. He's cleaning all the soot out of there.
The cobwebs.
And I think that level of professionalism that she's bringing to the situation, she is very aware. She's 2 steps ahead.
That's so true. And that's so true because Fraulein Maria ends up becoming their mother because she's just more motherly to them. Whereas like Mary Poppins is like, nah, you guys got parents, but also behave yourselves. And then she has that purse that she pulls the lamp out of. I mean,
her bird umbrella.
It's a parrot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That too. And then she flew out of the sky. All right. Yes. Clearly it's Mary Poppins.
Yeah. All right. Which brings us to Fran versus McPhee.
Okay. So just to rip off this Band-Aid here, Nanny McPhee is also magic. So
what is more magical than Fran's bulky quilted house coat? She's having coffee in the morning. She's making small talk. She's making everyone's lives around her a little bit more enjoyable. She's got her hair so big.
I was about to say just the density of her hair alone. Actually, yeah, that might be it. Because
and then she's going to go from this quilted house coat that she's making chic somehow. It's her big hair and her pretty little face. And then she is in the most gorgeous Marissa Tomei paired skirt suit.
Skin tight.
Still keeping people in line.
All right.
Somehow things are going good.
Yeah.
She looks...
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. All right. I can see that. And you know what? That's a big personality right there. And yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, to conduct children, you really do have to have a big personality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. What a showdown. Which brings us to Mary Poppins versus Fran.
I frankly, my instinct is to go Mary Poppins. And I will say this only because also I like when people sing. And she's got some bangers.
All right. I'm going to riddle you this. We are not going for who is the best nanny. We are here to decide who is the ultimate hot nanny.
Okay.
And I think that in a psychological way, you could make the argument for Mary Poppins keeping you a little bit more intrigued because she's doing the hot and cold thing. But who's fuckable here? It's Nanny.
You know
Fran.
What? Yeah. You know what? You're right.
The clothing, the voice.
Yes, just how she acts.
Her playful personality.
Yeah.
That's the person you want in your house at the end of the day for you to have an affair with.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? And what's funny is Fran has too much integrity. But if it, just if we're just basing it on this, Fran is definitely the hottest nanny on this list.
Franny Nanny. That's the one.
All right, people. We have our clear winner here, Fran.
Fran
But
all the way.
You know what? And also,
I knew in my heart it would be her.
pro union. Again, just a great head of hair. What's not to like?
Ugh. A secret battle with the other house staff. I love it.
That too, yeah. Like she just seems like a lot of fun. I could
Yeah.
absolutely, and yeah, I could see that. Also, I think a lot of people would agree with that anyway, because I definitely have seen enough like weird TikTok montages about it that I'm like, okay,
Yeah, we all like this, clearly.
yeah. All right,
All right, well, that brings us to everyone's favorite segment. Beautiful. Poetry Corner.
I'm not even sure if that worked. Again, I apologize for having to be the button person today, but it's not my bag.
Will also apologize for my terrible sister's behavior.
I'm ignoring that for time reasons. How about you? You can open with your poem then.
I'll go first.
While I sulk.
I went with a classic, just a little, like a rhyming little ditty.
All right, man.
If you need a nanny, make sure that she's hot. She may not be great, but do it for the plot. End poem.
Cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
The cheese that I'm pairing with that, I don't know how to say this. Pule cheese? Pule? It's the most expensive cheese. It's Serbian. It's a very intensive hand process to milk donkeys and then make this cheese. It's the most expensive cheese in the world. That's all I know.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Housemaid's giving rich nanny vibes.
Yeah. She's not going to eat a cheap
She is not.
cheddar.
Nope.
All right.
What's your poetry?
Mine is based more on the book/movie. And I guess I did a limerick. But mine's just for sillies. All right, poem start. There once was a housemaid named Millie, whose past was mysterious, really. She had a beautiful rack on her front, not her back. She'll be there to clean a mess or a spilly.
I like it. And that is accurate.
Thank you, yes. And for this
what
one,
would a back rack be? But
like back rolls? I don't know. Back there is none of my business. So I don't care. I'll tuck them in, whatever's happening back there. That's my back's business. Back rack.
Bert back rack.
Bert back rack. I literally, I was going to say that. I picked for this cheese pairing Havarti. And then I don't know if this is allowed, but I feel like the flavors go together. Do people drizzle honey on cheese?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it'd be hard to clean up, but delicious.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be my pairing, just like a creamy.
I like that. Honey drizzled Havarti.
Yeah.
Havarti.
Yeah.
Well. All right. Well, we'll wrap this up for you, cool cats.
Yeah. While you're done laughing at our poems because they were just so good.
Yeah. I know you've pulled up some little TikTok compilations of Fran Drescher, and you've got plans now.
Yeah. Now you got to touch yourself, but you just wait till the episode's over.
Yeah. That's you time. This is our time. You little freak bitch.
Do your thing. But after.
To wrap this up, we will go with our grazie and goodbye. Presley, what are you thankful for?
So when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about just from starting Lorcana and stuff and having a new hobby. I'm just so grateful that every time that I go to try new things, I always meet such like kind, wonderful people. And I felt really lucky in that sense that I feel like, because sometimes you can go places and everyone's weirdly mean. And you're like, oh my God, I'm never going to come back here. That has not been my experience in quite some time, which is nice. And especially for like my new Lorcana friends, everyone's so nice and like funny. And like, I look forward to it every week. It's so nice to have like this thing that you look forward to. And they've been a really big part of that. So that is what I am very grateful for. What are you grateful for, Suzanne?
Me?
You didn't have to say that. It's almost like that lady in the grocery store again.
Mine's kind of the opposite of yours, where like,
I thought you were going to say it's the opposite of you, and I was like, all right.
the thing that I thought about while thinking about this episode,
I'm following.
I was having a moment where I feel so grateful not to have to watch the children of someone that I don't like, to not have to watch kids, to not have to be so like, I don't know. I'm really happy that I'm not stuck in a situation where I'm, in the suburbs folding his laundry. I think about, there's kids that I like in my life that I'm so grateful to have in my life, and I really understand the appeal of it. And man, they are freaking cute, and that is how they trick you into liking some of the crazy things that they do. But man, I'm just, so glad that I never went along with, going with the motions of that people want women to have off the bat. Some people want some women to do.
No, yeah, like not just having them just because it's like society kind of pressured you into it. And like, luckily, the majority of people I know, I will say now, the majority of people I know now with children love their children, and they like want to spend time with them and make them better people and make time for them and want to do things with them. So that's good to me. But I've never felt that I needed that. And I'm so glad that I kind of followed that, and like, because I definitely don't want children. And like, it is obviously easier now to, have that opinion, just because I think statistically,
women in our age group, you're actually more likely to not have children than you are have them.
Yeah.
Which is really, I mean, it's interesting. It's the first time that's ever happened in the history of, what's it called?
History.
History. Right. And yeah, like, I mean, honestly, maybe, because it's really the childless millennial cat ladies unite.
Yeah. Rise. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we will leave you on that one. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Please leave us a review, please.
Yeah, help your friends here.
It would help us so much.
Help us, Nanny Slutz.
What?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, well, just behave yourselves. You can go watch your Fran videos now, and just remember to read some cheese.
And eat some books. Bye. No, I won't, but I could. You little turd muffin.
Oh, no.
We should restart.
See, this is why I can't hit the board.
Wait.
It's not recording.